Hi guys, it's your favorite realtor, Thelma Cheeks, coming to you live from my home office. Wanted to talk to you guys today about 2023. So yes, it's January 2024, actually the end of January 2024. We're about to get ready to go into February. We're still in first quarter, but I just wanted to give you guys a recap of my experience last year and the overall industry of the real estate market. So first of all, 2023 was a great year for me. I cannot complain. I will say I did not hit the same metrics that I hit in 2022, but overall, I'm still very proud of the success that I had. I had about 13 closings. One of my team members had a few closings as well, so that added to, some of my sales for the year or my commissions for the year. So that was awesome. Overall volume was a little over $4 million. That means the total sales of units added up, the total sales of homes that I sold and listed and sold, rounded up to roughly $4 million. So that was actually pretty good. The average sale of homes was about $300,000 for me. Now my top sale last year was almost $600,000, but the very least was only $125,000. So that just gives you an overall idea of the type of business that I had last year. Some of my business was personal referrals. Some of them were referrals that I get from other lead sources. But again, overall, cannot complain about last year because for so many agents, they didn't have one single deal for the entire year. I can't imagine, guys. I averaged probably one deal per month. So to say that I went through a whole year, I don't know if I would still be in the industry either. So I said all that to say, did you know 60% of agents literally dropped out of the industry last year? 60,000 agents dropped out of the real estate industry last year. Now, everybody's experience is different. One thing that I will say is that I understand. Depending on where you are in your life, you gotta work, you gotta have that consistent income, you need that consistent check every week, every 2 weeks. Real estate is not that for most people. Now, you have some agents that are super successful and every day they are having closings, or, 2 times a week they're having closings. That's not my story. It hasn't been my story just yet. But I will tell you that this industry does require you to budget. It requires you to save, and it requires you to constantly reinvent yourself. So last year, I worked harder, I feel like, for each and every deal. And it's so funny. I feel like the least expensive homes that I sold gave me the most issues, and the ones that were the most expensive gave me the least amount of issues. Now, the issues range from, communication with said client, communication with the listing agent or the buyer's agent, inspection issues, we had to renegotiate inspection issues, closing and title issues, they ranged, but it was very trying. Like, I want to say there was a lot of back and forth. Last year, I tried something new. I didn't have any transaction coordinators assisting me last year. I did have a team. I tried to build a team. It was 3 agents of us, 3 of us total. That experience was very, very educational. I enjoyed growing the team. I enjoyed trying to nurture the young ladies. But last year was also very stressful for myself in my personal life. Being that I experienced a divorce last year, I had to take some time back. I had to step back and take some time for me to simply rebuild Thelma. And I'm being very transparent right now. I had to reorganize some things, and in the midst of that, one of the young ladies, she was not very successful within her business. She had personal things she had to do as far as getting 2 and 3 different jobs, to make her ends meet. I respect it. I definitely understand the hustle and the grind. The other young lady was getting ready to get married. She had her personal things going on. And I kind of feel like I probably dropped her along the way by not, being as present. But again, it was a learning experience. The team did dissolve after, maybe about 5 or 6 months. And I am not mad about it whatsoever. Once again, it was a great experience. It was a learning lesson, and I will most likely do it again this year. I am looking to buy a investment property of my own, and actually last year I purchased my very first home of my own, personally, in the midst of the divorce. So again, 2023, I cannot complain. Like, everything about it turned out to be a great success, and a learning lesson. So this video is really just to pretty much just encourage all realtors or inspiring realtors to, keep going, keep pushing, reinvent yourself, figure out what your weaknesses are, figure out what your strengths are, and build upon those. If you find that you're weak in a certain area, strengthen that or hire in that particular area. Last year I did have an assistant. Again, one of my team members was my assistant, primarily, and actually solely. And it really helped me, kind of stay focused in the first half of the year. And then, we do what we need to do for us to survive. So I definitely suggest that you figure out what is best for you. Once again, one day I might build a team again. One day I might have my own brokerage. I'm looking this year to start the school for my broker's license. So y'all pray for me. Pray for me. I already have pretty good education. I have gotten a bachelor's degree in business administration, and I have a master's degree in global business. So, I'm not afraid of a little hard work and a little education. So I'm pretty sure I'll get my broker's license very soon, but you guys stay tuned for that. So I don't want to make this too long. I'm going to head out of here, but it's your favorite realtor, Thelma Cheeks. And again, if you are interested in gaining purchasing power to buy back the block, give me a call. My number is 678-303-6018. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.